This week I have read The Forgetting Moon, which is 800 pages, and The Book of Dragons, which is 156 pages. And I would say that The Forgetting Moon I enjoyed. It's a bit like a combination of Game of Thrones meets... It's a combination of like if Game of Thrones met The Hunchback of Notre Dame. And on top of that, it also has brilliant battles. Definitely adult, especially with the subject matter. And I would say it's more for the men, but women, you can enjoy it too. And as for the Book of Dragons, that's more child friendly. A bit like those obscure children's books that you get in the library. And sometimes you can only discover either in a library or in a thrift store or a second-hand bookshop, whichever you would prefer to call it. And on top of that, I also enjoyed them both. And as for my book time reading challenge, that's going on very well. And I do hope to... one moment. Attempt to finish The Fall of Wrath by Gavin South. Throughout this week, and that's apparently 500 pages long. And I would say I've read the prologue and the first chapter of the first part. So I would say that's going to be my challenge for this week. And also another thing about The Forgetting Moon is it actually puts mermaids back into their OG context, as in before The Little Mermaid and back when they were man-eating monsters. So I would say there are plenty of fights in there that men would like absolutely enjoy, one of which is a giant squid. And on top of that, it's a place where you can actually get a lot of journeys going on there. So I would highly recommend that if you're an adult. If you're a kid, The Book of Dragons by E. Nesbit is definitely for you. And if you're parents, go for The Book of Dragons by E. Nesbit. They're very short, they're very short, and they're very cool, say, stories for kids. So thank you for watching, God bless you, and have a brilliant week.